I saw Ant-Man. That was fire. Well, cool. It was cool. But you know what? You know what I noticed watching Ant-Man uh, is I noticed that in all the universes, if you pay attention, and I know this is gonna come off, this might turn them with people off. They be like, Vaughn, I knew you was gonna go all super conspiracy pro black on us. I'm like, but look, bro, there ain't none. There ain't no super powered black superheroes in any of the DC universe or the Marvel universe. They're super powered white guys. Super powered white guys and white women, and now they got super powered black women with the Miss Marvel joint. Ain't no super powered black guys. And the guys that people that people become fan favorites that are black, they don't like giving them no shine. Like Luke Cage. Luke Cage smashed the internet for a minute. He overloaded Netflix. He brought them a giant fan base. Netflix did way better with Luke Cage than not having Luke Cage at all. And out of all the Defenders, Luke Cage got the most shine behind. I think it was him and Daredevil, or he did better than Daredevil. But him and Daredevil, the rest of everybody else like Jessica Jones and all those other series, they didn't do so hot. Um, Remember Blade? Blade made it so that comic book shows can be gritty and not corny. He made it hard. Blade's rated R comic book movies were fire, and Spawns too. And they were all off the back of black heroes. But these like news shows, like they did the Black Spider-Man and Miles Morales. They did him in a cartoon, uh, and then the whole Wakanda thing. Anybody can be the Black Panther, so that's not even an amazing feat. Like the last Black Panther, the Wakanda Forever joint, that one was so weird and so agenda driven. I was just like, everybody saw it. It was just like, this is weird. This is weird. Like, where's Wakanda's giant army that they had when it was in Endgame? Like, it's so weird. Like, and it's not no Blink shit that went on. Fucking what's his name came back and had a son. He just died. They said he died of like a cancer or a rare ailment or some shit like that. But either way, there ain't no superpowered black superheroes, and all the superheroes that just are black in the game, they just make them smart. And if they don't make them smart, they make them rely on technology. Like they're saying Kang is stronger than Thanos, but Kang, he doesn't have any superpowers. He's just a time traveler. He's a time traveler with tech, future tech. So if anybody else gets their hand on that tech, then he's nothing. So it's like, again, like, why? Like, even with DC's superhero that they push out, Cyborg, he's whack. And then they changed I think it's Hawkman. They changed Hawkman into a black guy for the Black Adam movie, but he was mad corny, and I was like, who wants to rock with Hawkman? And Hawkman's not even that strong, and he's usually white, so he just has wings, just like on Marvel with Falcon. Falcon just has he has robotic wings, and the government can take them away from him by any chance, because he had to ask for his wings back. And one of the episodes, that shit was corny. I'm like, wow, this is weak. And all he gets for with Captain America retires is his goddamn shield. Man, get me the fuck out of here, man. Yeah, there's a conspiracy going on with just like black superheroes and black movies, like, and then with all the new superheroes, they're pushing all these women, and they're pushing women, but they're keeping white men, and there is no black superpowered superheroes. Like they're saying Black Lightning and a Static Shock, but Static Shock and Black Lightning, those two guys, they only patrol in the hood. They're not a part of the main teams. The only person that they got part of the main team is Green Lantern, and he's super powerful, but he makes his power, he dumbs down his power to be a sidekick. He's a sidekick to Superman and whoever else they be having in charge at the at the fucking Justice League, like the Black Green Lantern, and they also made him gay too. So that's another thing, and it sucks that it seems like in all media that's the only way white people are okay with powerful black men around, is if they're gay, and which tells me that they don't. It's not like they have a problem with powerful black men. They have a problem with powerful black men reproducing. And then like, and it's not just reproducing, but reproducing with a black woman. Because Jessica Jones has a baby with Luke Cage, and I guess the kid is going to come out with super strength and able to have a merger between both of their powers. But it's just, comic books to me is a reflection of how society's current views. Because they do the comic books so they can appease whoever is looking at the comic books at the time, or whoever is pushing the comic books the hardest, or whoever is new to the comic book scene, which is why they've been making a lot of female characters black, because a lot of black females have been getting into anime and comic books if they weren't already in it, but now there is an influx of them, so now they're trying to cater to them and build that audience of black women nerds. So, but I'm not tripping because it's somebody else's story. They're putting the money up, and the rule is, people hate this rule, but whoever got the bread makes the rules. That's just what it is. So since white people have the bread, whatever narrative or whatever story they want to tell as far as superheroes is what it's going to be. Now there's a shitload of black comics out there, black comic book companies that are emerging, but they don't have the resources or money to produce major films or cartoons. So yeah, if you want to support black comics and black stories written by black people and produced by black people, all you got to do is Google black comics and you'll have like a bunch of black superheroes come up, because I don't know the names of them, but I've seen them at like Comic Cons and different things of that nature. And I know a comedian who's also written black comic books and created black comic books himself. So shouts out to Ruben Warren. But yeah, man, I saw that show. I was like, wow, that's a weird thing that dawned on me. I was like, yo, they don't not like having black superpowered characters. Like they allow black superpowered women, but those black superpowered women have to be open to messing with white characters. Because Storm even messed with, I think Storm messed with Cyclops, and she messed with a couple of other people. But for the most part, Storm is usually single when you see her in the comic books. So that's just a thought that came to me. I was like, wow, that's weird. But yeah, man.